How you doing, sir?
It's all right with you, Chief. You want to just pull ahead a little more and back straight in?
Okay.
I got another trailer there waiting for you.
All right.
And that way he can get out too when I get him finished up.
All right, so there's just one more truck before me?
Yeah, there's one more outside just waiting.
All right, no worries.
One
Yep.
on the dock, and then there's one more waiting.
So two more.
Well, there's two out there right now.
All right.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Like I say, just pull up, just back right next side of the trailer back there. You'll see it on your side of the trailer.
All right, you got it.
Back right straight. That's all hard back there.
Okay.
That way everybody's out of the way.
You got it, man.
Thank you, Chief.
Yeah, no problem. You run to a lender when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you. This the real nigga challenge. Look, I feel good, man. Listen, this rain, it started pouring down, raining on the way here. I don't give a damn, man. I had Kendrick. I'm chilling. Kendrick set my mood off today. So it started to rain on my way here. I didn't even care. So I just pulled up to Yoda's Palace. I got a pallet load that I'm picking up. And I was so happy because I was on my way out the door. And the guy who loads, he just started coming up to the window. And he was telling me that, you know, to back up where to park. So that way there's two other trucks ahead of me. So he's actually coming to the window right now. So let me see what he's talking about. Yes, sir.
When the other trailer pulls out,
yeah,
I was told by the boss that you're pulling next.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, so when he comes...
It's the blue truck. He's staying there to wait. He knows that you got to come in first.
All right, cool. Okay? Got it. Appreciate it.
Yep. Blue tractor, I think he's got.
Yep.
I didn't pay attention to it.
Yeah, once I see the truck, I'll know it's my go.
As soon as he pulls out. That way you're out of the way into it's easy for him.
Right, exactly.
It's been congested this morning.
Oh, so it's like this every time I come here.
Oh,
yeah.
That's all good then, right?
No. Yeah. All right, cool. So, scratch that. I said there was two trucks ahead of me, but he just told me that I'm going in when that next truck come out. I don't know if he's already done being loaded or not, but there's another truck. So once that truck goes out, I'm going in, and I'm getting loaded. So once I pick up this load, this is a pallet load. Once I pick up this load, we're bringing it to Pepsi in Air, Massachusetts. So that's another probably 3-hour ride. I don't know. It's about 3 hours approximately, probably. I haven't been to Pepsi since, I'm going to say I haven't been in Pepsi since the end of summer. It's been crazy because, you know, I mean, I understand why I haven't been out there because for those kind of products, we would need a reefer. I drive dry vans. We need a reefer for those kind of goods. You know, it's Pepsi sodas and, you know, all types of other goods. We need a reefer for those, you know, to keep the temperature cool, to keep up with the temperature of the product. But anyways, long story short, I got the pallet load that I'm going to get loaded up. It's real wet out here. Mud everywhere. I know I'm going to get mud on my boots regardless. But I'm going to pull up first before I get out because it's mad muddy where I'm at right now. And it's muddy everywhere, but at least it's not a bunch of puddles. So I'll pull up where there's no puddles. That way I can get out and hopefully get my boots less muddy. And I'm going to crack I'm going to crack open the back of them doors, back up into the dock, get loaded, and continue to bump my Kendrick to keep my mood good. And we're going to head out to go drop these pallet loads off, man. So, yeah, let's get to it. So I probably sat down waiting for about a good 35 minutes, 40 minutes tops. Wasn't too bad. The other truck just left out of here. So he let me know I'm good to go. So I'm going to open the back of this so I can pull up in the door. And it's a little tricky getting in over here because there's not a lot of space either. It's real tight. Still getting some mud on my boots, but you know, it is what it is. I'm over here in a bunch of dirt. It's expected. I just don't want to track a lot of mud in my truck, especially on my pedals. But yeah, so there's another truck in the door, in one of the doors over there. So hopefully it's enough space back there for me to really maneuver to get in the door without doing all these moves and shit. I'm just glad it's not pouring down, you know, completely. I have a poncho, but I don't need it right now. It ain't that bad. Whew. I got the heat on. It feels so good right now. Feels marvelous, marvelous. But I need to put this window down because I'm gonna need to see and hear. Yeah, they be dragging trailers on that shit, yo. It's crazy how they do it here. Where's the other truck? Thought there was another truck, he said. Oh well. So I'm good then to get in here the way I need to. Yeah, if that other truck was in here, it would have been a little less room for me to do this because I would have had to watch out for the front of his truck. So I pretty much got my truck lined up with the door where I could just back up and make minor corrections. And these doors, they don't have no bumpers on them. So when I hit the dock, I just go real slow. They don't have no bumpers on their docks. And their dock doors are real big. They're bigger than the trailer. So as long as I'm in the door, it doesn't really matter for the most part where I'm at in the door, because like I said, these dock doors are real big. But I'm still trying to center myself at least in the middle. Yeah, you heard that? Yeah, they're getting to me right away. Just gonna go take a look. You see what I mean? The dock door is real big. It's a lot bigger than the trailer, and it's like that on the other side too. But as long as they can get up in there, I'm good. So now that I'm sitting here getting loaded up, I just want to talk about something real quick. There's this misconception about trucking, and I too fell victim to this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was also a victim of this right here. And what it is watching a bunch of YouTube videos, YouTube shorts, Instagram, TikTok videos, and seeing truck drivers glamorizing how nice it is to be a truck driver, how cool it is, how it's so unproblematic, it's just smooth sailing, it's just peaches and cream. I fell for that 2 years ago. Before I even got into trucking, I fell for it as well. I'm like, oh, this is easy, this is fun, it's a piece of cake. Just sit there and drive and just have all this fun. I fell for it myself. You know, I did. Luckily for me, by the time I actually got into trucking, I was already beyond, you know, past that idea and the misconception that that's not true. What you see is not true. So look at, man, what you see online, for the most part, it's not true. When you see these truckers glamorizing, having all this fun, it's so nice, it's so smooth and easy, that's far from the truth. Now, granted, you can enjoy trucking because at the end of the day, everyone has their own personal opinion. What's good for you might not be good for somebody else. I personally enjoy it. You know, there's days I might have my bad days where I'm like, oh, what the fuck this shit. And there's days I have fun because, you know, the day was smooth, it was easy. That's just like any other job where you go. You know, you're gonna have good days and bad days. I personally enjoy driving altogether. So for me to be driving this truck, I enjoy it. You know, I have more enjoyable moments than non-enjoyable moments. That's why a lot of times you might see that, you might look at my video and be like, oh, this looks so much fun, it looks mad cool, he's having fun. For the most part, I am enjoying it, but there's days you might even see, there's days it doesn't look like I'm too into it. I might swear a lot all throughout the video because I'm frustrated. It's because my day's not going good. You know, that's just how it is in anywhere you work. You're going to have your good days and your bad days. But a lot of times you see these videos and they're just glorifying trucking, how much trucking is so good and so cool, and it's just peaches and creams and rainbows and ponies. And that's not it, man. There's times where you're going to have to be sitting there waiting for your load for hours and hours at a time. The longest I waited for a load was 5 hours. And I actually got a video. If you go back, I have a video where I sat there 5 hours. Not only did I sit there for 5 hours waiting on the load, I then had to drive an additional 5 hours after that to go to a hotel. Since I missed my load, I had to drive an additional 5 hours because I couldn't pick up the load I was supposed to pick up. It's just a lot to it. Now I have a schedule that has to get moved around because I missed that load. It's just so much in trucking that will make you say, fuck this. Straight up. It's just so much in trucking that will have you pulling out your head. You know what I'm saying? The traffic, the cars that cut you off. When you're coming to pick up a load, getting checked in. There's time you go into the shipper's office and you gotta wait until someone come even up to the window. You're waiting mad long just for someone to come up to the window. And when they do get up to the window, some of them have attitudes, And it's just a lot, when you're going in to pick up a load, you have a truck blocking the entryway. So now you got to wait for this guy to come in his truck, and he's taking like 15, 20 minutes. And now you got all these trucks mad at this one guy because he want to block the entryway, and vice versa. Losing hours on your clock. And now you have to figure out, damn, I don't have much drive hours. How do I do this? How do I manage this? It's just a lot that goes into it. It's a lot of frustration that comes about. It's a lot of fuck this shit moments. But at the same time, I figure it's for me. This is me. The more I'm learning, the more better I get at working around, working with the system. I don't see, I'm not trying to work around the system at this point because, I'm still learning. I want to learn how to work with the system and learn it real good so I can know how to perfect this shit and manage it. That way I can work around the system if there even is a way around the system. Who doesn't want to finesse something here and there? But yeah, man, so it's not all peaches and cream, man. It's not all what you see online when you just drive this nice truck and you look all nice and you get out the truck, you clean the windows, you fuel it up, and you just jump back in the truck and you zoom off to go have fun. No, it's not that. You are driving, especially if you're over the road. You are driving countless hours on end. It gets boring. You're just looking straight ahead, side to side, checking mirrors. And it just gets boring after a while. It do get boring. I'm not going to sit up here in front. Just because I enjoy it don't mean I can't be honest. It does get boring after a while because you're driving these long stretches. You can stop here and there, stretch your legs. If you need to, grab some food quickly or some drink, whatever the case might be. But for the most part, you're just really pretty much driving and just looking ahead at everything around you, and it does get boring. There's things you're going to see like, ooh, I wish I can stop there. You can't. Especially if you don't got enough time. You can't. It's just not what you think it is online. So when you see people like me making these videos, I try my best to make it as realistic as possible because this is exactly what it is I'm doing. When you see me getting screwed in the office, waiting for a long time, they fucked up my paperwork, or if you see me waiting, I'm 5 hours at the dock waiting for a load. When you see me going through all my bullshit, it's real because this is what is really happening. I like to try to showcase the real. I'm not going to glamorize trucking because for what reason would I do that? I'm just going to show you exactly what it is. And if to you it looks glamorous, there's nothing I can say about it. And if to you, if it looks whack and bad, there still ain't nothing I can say about it. We all have our own opinions and our own perceptions. But at the end of the day, I do want to try to show you what my realistic view of trucking is. The whole point of me making this video was to show you my journey, whether I fuck up or do good. I'm going to show you it all, the good, the bad, and the ugly, because this is real life right here. This is my real life. I'm not on here to try to look perfect in front of y'all so you could just say, ooh, look at Ty, the trucker, so perfect. No. When I got my fucking 3 violations, I showed this online to you guys to see this shit because this is real. You could get violated for certain shit. And I wanted to make a video to point that out. Like, hey, look at me, man. Make sure you learn to log your hours. Make sure you learn how to, operate your log and, keep up with your logbook because if not, you could get violated. Shit like that. I'm going to show you everything along my journey because this is real life for me. Yeah, I might YouTube what I'm doing for work, but this is my livelihood right here. This is what I do in real life. When I turn this camera off, I'm still in this truck. There's days I'm not recording, I'm still in this truck, and I'm still doing what I have to do, and I'm still learning. So I'm trying to show you guys the realistic view of what it is to truck drive. You know, whether I'm smiling and I'm happy. Like today I'm in a good mood. I'm in great spirits because, you know, I was listening to that Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? That Kendrick got me off real good, you know. But at the end of the day, it's still raining out here, so I have to be extra careful driving. And on top of that, I'm walking around in mud. I hate mud. Now I got to bring this mud inside the truck. I'm pissed off about that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to let it ruin my day. There's just a lot of things that go into it. So just keep in mind, trucking, when you see all these videos, they make it look so glamorous. Keep in mind, that's for social media. It's not going to be like that when you go on the road. It's just not. It's definitely what it is you make it to be. You know, you can make light, you could be like me, and you could just make light out of every situation. I could pretty much make light out of every situation. I could take a negative and flip it into a positive because I'm just that guy. That's just me. I could do that. But there's times, you know, I'm like, fuck it. And I just let it be what it is. But, you know, this is just realistic right here, man. This is realistic. I must reiterate that. This is real, man. I mean, if I could have a camera on my hat at 24/7 to show you exactly what I see every minute of the day so you can really grasp it, I'll do it. So you can really see for yourself. But, you know, unfortunately I can't. This is just what it is. I'm just making these videos so any guys who want to come in, or girls who are trying to come into the trucking game and they want to get their CDL, they can see what it is for the, you know, what it really is versus just seeing these glamorized videos. I almost got caught in that trap when I first started this channel. I almost got caught in that trap of just being happy because I was souped. I got my CDL. I was mad gassed up that I got my CDL. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all happy. Yeah, I'm in the truck now. I'm finally on the road. I'm just having a good old time because you're new to it. You know what I'm saying? So I almost got caught up in just glamorizing the good. I said, you know what? Pump your brakes, Ty. You're supposed to be also teaching your viewers, showing your viewers what the real is. So I took a few steps back, few steps back, and I started to show, you know, more of a realistic day for me. You know, from getting to the place and what it is for me when I check in, from when I get to the truck, from what the yard or the area looks like, to how long I'm waiting, to the bullshit I'm going through. I try to show it all, man. I'm gonna try my best to keep this as real as possible because I want you to get the real experience. If you can't physically be in the moment, you can actually see my moment and try to feel what that moment will actually be like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so right now, I'm just doing too much blabbing. It's cool though because I'm still getting loaded. So once we get loaded, we gotta bring this bad boy to Pepsi. Yeah. So I'm loaded. I pulled out the door. This guy was, I don't know I think he was either getting them loosed up so when I get out the way. But I think they unload the flatbeds. I don't think they go in the dock doors because there was another flatbed here when I pulled up. I think they use the forklifts to unload the flatbeds, but I ain't too sure. Don't quote me. It's just what I saw. So he's gonna have to get out my way so that way I can get around this corner and shut my doors. So I guess he's just regulating the traffic here. I like going real slow because I don't want my pallets to fall out of here. So I'm gonna shut my doors now before I get any more further. Throw that hood on because it's raining. A lot of mud. So I did check my GPS. I got a 3-hour and 13-minute ride until I get to Pepsi. So the time is what? I gotta look at the time. Oh yeah, I ain't never been this loaded. To the very back. This is the first with pallets. They normally stop like 2 pallets behind. You can tell they rushed this shit too, the way it look inside there. But I don't give a fuck. It's not like I gotta be the one to unload them. gotta make sure it's locked and secured. All right. So we got what? We got 10:09. Probably get out there by 1:30, 1:45. So let's see how accurate I am. Three and a half hours later. All right. Calm down. Gonna see how it looks up in here. A lot of times there be trucks on the side because they're either too early for their appointments or, you know, I don't know, they just be parked on the side. There be a lot of them sometime, but right now I only see 2. But every time I come here around this time, like I said earlier, I haven't been here since the end of summer. But every time I do come here, it's crazy packed. I'm always waiting on a door. So that's what I'm expecting today. I'm expecting to be waiting for a door. And those times you can wait varies. It could be an hour, it could be 2 hours, you know. And as I'm looking right now, I see every door is filled up. Yep, every door is filled up. So I will be waiting for a door. And it also, too, determines how many other trucks are also waiting on the side. Because there be trucks that be waiting on the side. And, yeah, I had to get quiet real quick. Because I need to turn around. So I was figuring out which way is best for me to turn around. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4 trucks back here, but they all can be for another warehouse too. They don't necessarily have to be where I'm going, but this truck is facing that way, which I'm assuming, and it's an intermodal. So I'm not sure if intermodals go in those doors. So I need to turn around, but there's a yard jockey right there. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go check in. So by time I check in and come back, he should be moving because he got to close the back of his doors. So I'm going to go on duty. So yeah, I'm parked right there. So he's in my way from doing my turn. So while he's shutting his doors, I'm going to go check in right now. So like I said, I don't know how many of these trucks are waiting for the door. I never seen an intermodal in these doors, but you know what I'm saying? That don't mean they don't come in these doors. Yeah, I haven't been here in a long time. Almost kind of feels foreign. And then we got 2 trucks down there, and they could also be waiting to get in the door. So I'm already expecting to be here for a while. It's already in my mind that I'm going to be here for a while. So get checked in and I'll know. And then checking out of here is as slow as checking in, man. So let's see what's going on up in here.
908.
So, since I'm dropping off pallets, he told me to go down to door 1. I never dropped off pallets here. I should have kind of thought about it too before coming to this side, because every time I come into this door, I'm picking up product, and it's always beverages. So it would make sense that I would go into a different kind of door, but he said door 1. So, let's see about it. I don't know. I never been down this way. He just said the next door, all the way down, and let them know, and then I could see about a door. See about what door I'm gonna be getting in. Man, a lot of these blue pallets, and there's like 3 or 4 doors right there. So probably I gotta go around there. So I'm so used to going in on the other side, and on the other side, all I need is this, that I forgot the bill of lading. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna drive my truck down here and give him the bill of lading, because he's not sure even about getting, he's not even sure about getting these pallets. But I know I came to the same place, the right place, because that's what's on my bill of lading. So let's go get the truck, and I'm gonna drive down here. You see everything that's going on around here? This is what it be like sometime, man. And sometime it be even worse.
Is that pallets?
Yeah. He told me to check in that door 1, but I had forgot this in the truck.
This is what you're supposed to bring him right here?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, come on.
All right.
You get your paperwork, use the trunk, right? Use the trunk. Use the trunk.
So it's real hectic out here right now. He told me it's gonna take a couple of minutes to get me a door, but he's mad cool, so he said he's gonna make sure he get me a door real quick. It's starting to rain down a little bit more. At first he told me to go bring it all the way around the building and then drop it, but I was letting him know, I'm like, yo, I don't drop trailers. I either come to get loaded or unloaded, so there's gotta be a problem going on here. So he went back inside and he figured it out. So he's gonna come let me know a door. So what I'm gonna do is just open the back of my trailer, so that way I can back it in the door. All right, got the money gloves. Yeah, when I was waiting for him to go tell me what door, the other guy there, he was telling me it's gonna be up to 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours waiting. I'm like, what? 2 to 3 hours? That's crazy. Cause I got about 5 hours left. I got about 5 hours left on the clock, so I got 4 hours of drive time and about 5 hours of on duty. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about 35, 40 minutes away from the yard. But around this time when I leave here, I have to consider the traffic. So it's all about time management. Yeah, I'm gonna back up real slow when I'm backing up because it's all the way up to the edge. It's loaded, fully loaded. So he's looking for me a door right now, so I'm hoping I could get in and out. You know what I'm saying? If I had to wait for a little bit, it is what it is, but I'm hoping I don't have to wait 2 or 3 hours. I'm in the door though, but I want to go look at the back and make sure I'm in the back. Make sure I'm in the dock door. Oh, I almost slipped. Cause that's hard to see with being that it's raining. All the bead, it's like a bunch of beaded water on the mirror, so it's kind of hard to see. But look at that, perfect, perfect. All right, I didn't get a red light yet, but I'm in the door good, so that's all that matters to me. Yeah, they're using this, they're in this one. So I'm in the door. I don't know how long this is gonna take, but I hope it don't take long. So you see what I mean when I say it ain't peaches and cream? I came here, that's the address on my bill of lading, same address here, went into the wrong door, got sent to the door I'm supposed to go in, forgot my bill of lading, went back and got my bill of lading. They don't know about the pallets. They're not even sure where to send me because the person's on vacation that normally handles that. So they had to figure it out where they're gonna put me. Not sure if I was gonna have a door. Was told it could be up to 2 hours to 3 hours waiting. Ended up getting in the door, really. That's what I'm saying. So it's not peaches and cream. I mean, it's just a lot, you know what I'm saying, that really goes into it that people don't talk about. It's not a walk in the park. It's not rocket science either, but if you have common sense, you know, you'll be fine. But just so you know, it's not peaches and cream. So right now I got my red light. He took my information down, my license plate, and I signed the paperwork. So once they're done unloading me, he said he's gonna bring me my bill of lading, and then we're gonna pull out of this door. We're gonna close up the doors, and that's it. Finito. So that took maybe, I'm gonna say it took about an hour to do. He had the chuck my wheels. He came out and chucked my wheels, and he disconnected my airlines, and then he brought me my bill of lading. So I'm good now. So I'm empty. So I'm gonna pull out of here, shut these doors, and I'm gonna head out. I just checked traffic. There's some traffic going on, so I should be reaching the yard within an hour from now. And that's if I don't get stuck sitting in traffic, and then it'll be a little bit longer. But it doesn't look too bad out here compared to when I first got out here. But I got in the door before the truck next to me, and he's still sitting there, so I don't know what they're doing with him, but that ain't my business. That ain't my business. You know what they say, mind the business that pays you. And their business don't pay me. I don't know why I could have pulled out a little bit right there and just opened my doors. I don't know why I didn't think to do that. I probably thought I didn't have enough space. But it's all good. I wonder what that cardboard is back there. Wonder what happened to the trailer. Yeah, these are my least favorite trailers. By the way, they latch on at the top. So that's it, man. We are empty. It's time to go. And that's all. That's it. This is a realistic day of what it is for local trucking, over-the-road trucking, regional. I mean, for the most part, it's gonna be different because it's all different districts. But yeah, man, I'm just showing you my day in the life realistically. I'll see y'all on the next one.